Greg?
Good, mate. Good. Yourself?
Pretty good, mate. Looking forward to another round of footy. It's going to be a bit different with no crowds there.
Yeah.
And I thought this is an opportunity maybe to have a chat about, what we thought the NRL might have done and what perhaps they will do. What's your thoughts?
Well, you've been given a via Phil Gould that he reckons there's a war chest there, and they keep denying a war chest. So that's an interesting point that you brought up on the way here. What'd you say, 450 million?
Yeah, that's what Gould tweeted today. He reckons they've got, on his calculations, it should be coming off.
Yeah. So if they've got that war chest, I would be looking at delaying it. But if they don't have the war chest, I can understand why they're going ahead with it because of the fact is that the TV rights, and they could just say, well, we're not paying you.
It's a difficult one because the day at the press conference, they were accused of putting profits before players' well-being.
I don't know if necessarily, you don't know what we don't know about that, but they are putting profits first, and they are putting the survival of the game is the way they're putting it. Yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone I don't think rugby league would die even if they didn't play for the whole year. I think that somehow they'd find a way. But anyway. It is what it is. It's just different everywhere, isn't it? The NBA playing the EPL. I mean, they're
WSL,
billions and billions of dollars in those games. It's different
It
everywhere.
will survive. There's no doubt about that. But it's going to take a few hits along the way.
I found it interesting. The NBL, the one thing I did have a bit of a problem with was it was like you could only have gatherings of more than 500, it's 500 people or less as of Monday. Now, when they announced it, they should have been straight away.
Yeah.
Like, they announced it, and it was almost like rugby league was the reason why, and nothing against the Prime Minister, I'm not getting involved in that crap. I'm just saying, it was like the reason why the 500 wasn't put into Monday was because of rugby league. Because the NBL played their grand final in front of no one. They shut the grand final as far as crowds are concerned. But the rugby league was allowed to go the whole weekend with crowds, and that's good for us to watch it, see the crowd out there, but I found it really strange that it was, okay, well the 500 will kick in Monday. When you make those decisions, to me, they should kick in straight away.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, it makes perfect sense. A couple of things have been branded about before we get on to having a look at the game.
Yeah.
Ben has suggested all the games obviously be play up north. One of the suggestions were playing them all out of Townsville, keeping all of the chartering every team up there. Where there's been, I don't know if there's been any cases up that far north.
Virus.
A different sort of problem up there. But that's potentially until perhaps inevitably it does happen up there. I like what the AFL have put forward, and they've suggested they're going to make their comp 17 games. Everyone plays each other once. Look, there's a few options. Everyone's an expert, I guess, but I don't mind that one.
Well, even local rugby union here on the Gold Coast and in Queensland, rugby union's now not starting till May. You just get the feeling that they're holding out the rugby league and they're worried about TV rights and all that. When really, as you said, I think one round, play everyone once, 15 rounds. They should be just starting to get that sort of season ready to go.
Yeah.
And they could be. Yeah. You might find they play this weekend and then go, look, we've found a few more cases or something, or we might be saying in 3 weeks' time what a genius ploy it was by the NRL because. The drop in cases, but the cases are going up at the moment.
Look, I guess in their defence, Greenberg and co is that there's no precedent. Nothing like this has ever happened before, and so
they did say it's fluid, didn't they?
Yeah.
So they can change at a time. So they probably do have Plan B, C, and D ready.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Let's have a look at Plan B, and that's playing this weekend with no crowds, and it's going to be a bit of an eerie feeling.
It will, except for the Roosters and Titans.
All right, let's have a look. The first game, the Bulldogs were pretty strong in defence against the Cowboys, who were probably disappointing in every aspect in their new stadium. I'm going to tip the Bulldogs here at home. They look like they offered a little bit more than the Cowboys. Neither of them offered a lot. A lot of the Cowboys players, I think, are going to be really playing for their positions. I think Jake Granville, I think Robson's going to overtake him for another opportunity this week. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think Robson should take his spot now. Unfortunately, nothing against Glanville, but they need to make a change because otherwise Paul Green goes. So he's got to bite the bullet himself.
Yeah.
I mean, you got something like Kyle Felt just not getting used properly out in the wing, and he's still a champion of players. If you ask me, I love him as a player. He just doesn't get the ball enough. There's just too much talent on that side for them to be going where they're coming. And I think even what's his name, Jack Clifford. Do you start, bringing him in somewhere, like bringing him into halfback and Morgan to lock or Morgan to 5'8", Drinkwater to fullback and Holmes on the wing. I don't know. I know it's only been one round, but they look the same as last year.
I think that's the go. I would really be tempted to ease Holmes back through wing.
Yeah.
And Drinkwater back to fullback, Clifford into
Clifford's got to play, doesn't he?
Yep. And start with Robson.
Cowboys just.
Yep. All right. Second game, and on Friday the Dragons and the Panthers. Panthers were pretty impressive against the Premiers. You guys weren't?
No, we were dreadful. Just everything I said about Cowboys said repeat. The Dragons, they looked exact same as last year. The opposition forward pack were running over the top of them. They had no idea until the 70th minute when they had to play catch up, and then they found an idea and they started throwing the ball around. Frizzell ran through them, Hunt ran through them, and everything's happened, but it was too late.
Too late.
Too late.
What changes will they make this week, mate? Are there anyone out there?
I think Corey Norman, I hear he's a great bloke and I hear he does great things in the community, but on the field, he did absolutely nothing. Adam Clune's a young 5'8" coming through. I don't reckon it'll be long and he'll be playing 5'8" for the Dragons. And sooner or later you're going to play Jason Saab and Sailor. Tristan, why don't you play them?
Yeah.
So I think they'll make a few changes sooner or later. Knowing McGregor, he won't this week, he'll threaten, but he won't do anything. Dragons by 2 just because I'm the Dragon.
Yeah, but I'm taking the Panthers after last week, but
I would too.
with no real great confidence.
No.
All right, this is an interesting one. Broncos at home, an empty Suncorp, empty Lang Park against the Rabbitohs were pretty impressive, particularly that first 40 or 50 minutes against Cronulla. The Broncos were pretty impressive against a side that really didn't play that well.
Yep.
What do you think?
Is Offenham Galway back?
No, he's got another week's suspension, and
if he played, See, that's why I thought if Offenham Galway came in for Penguin Junior, I would have sworn on the Broncos, just thinking, a really good player coming in for a really good player. I'm going a draw at full time, and then your man, will he be the hero or Reynolds be the hero? No, a draw and then a draw.
All right, that's it. You get on that with sports stat.
I've lost the plot.
Look, I'm going to take the Broncos. I don't think much in it. I think Brodie Croft just one game and they can't go and call him Saviour or anything yet.
No.
But he looked like he controlled them.
He did, but the forward pack were going forward.
I think Alex Glenn coming back will have another dimension to the old head there as well. But
I like the Carrigan, mate. He's a good player.
He does look good, doesn't he?
He looked good in the rain, I reckon.
I think it's not too far away, maybe next year. But the Broncos by maybe 2 to 4 points.
Okay, I'm going full time and then I'm staying on draw.
All right. You're a genius if that comes up, by the way. Look, the Warriors were really poor against Newcastle.
How are the Raiders $1.40? That should be $1.05.
Some stranger things have happened.
No.
The Raiders sort of put the cue in the rack at half time against the Giants.
Exactly.
So they don't want to do that again this week.
I reckon they've got so much up their sleeve. They do miss the Englishman, Bateman.
Yeah.
They miss him. You can tell that around the paddock. But that young halfback, George Williams, that they got from England, he can play.
Tapane stood up last week. I think that the Warriors they're playing the Titans this week because of the travel restrictions. They're going to have a home crowd there. If you've gone and watched obviously we're from the Gold Coast.
Well, the security guards.
Yeah, they'll have a home crowd, I guess, more of a home crowd than they back in New Zealand.
There'll just be security guards and the family and friends, I think, are invited. That's it, isn't it, I think?
That's it.
Rapana might be back soon for
Raiders. Rugby's been to a couple of events, haven't they got some depth?
If he comes back, watch out. I reckon Raiders by plenty.
Yeah, me too. I'd say below 80.
Yeah.
The Roosters, they don't lose too many
they don't.
in a row. And they're up against Manly, another good game this weekend.
Yeah, Manly disappointed me a bit. But when I say disappointed me, they're right in it. I just thought they were going to win last weekend, and they were close to full strength. And Melbourne had that young Smith, the backup hooker out, and all that. And I just thought, I didn't think Tommy had a great game. Jake defended like a champion.
I think they're blowing a bit of cobwebs off that. Look, I think Man will be there around the end of the year.
Yeah, I do too.
But I'd imagine the Roosters are $1.48 at the moment. And this is another game that's been moved. I think it was from the Central Coast originally. Now it's been moved to Leichhardt. I'm going to take the Roosters, and I think that they'll probably win by about 6 to 8 points.
If Cordner and Crichton are back, then I'm reasonably confident that I'll back you up on that one. unfortunate for Manly, but yeah.
Look, even if they're not, I think they've got the depth to go good over Manly. The next game, the Sharks. This is Jubilee against the Storm, the 2018 Grand Finals. 2018, is it right? 2016. 2016, sorry, yeah, 2016. What do you reckon?
Well, I hate the Sharks, so I'll be going for who they play, especially if they're trying to play at Cobra. They don't belong there. They should never play there. They should go back and play in a sandpit. Storm.
Mate, you're going to have to change that attitude when you merge one day, when it's the Yellow Warrior Sharks. Look, I think the Storm will
come on for Brisbane Bombers.
The Storm will get over the top, I think. Look, the Sharks were pretty good last week.
They were. We gave them. I was only having not having a joke. I don't like them, obviously, but they played pretty well last week. The Sharks. Sean Johnson had a good game.
Yeah. But I think Storm win by about 6 to 8 points. Should be a good one,
Yeah, good.
All right, West Tigers. They were pretty impressive last week against you guys, and against another side that were pretty impressive too, the Knights. Yeah. This is going to be a hard one to pick. We said it last week. Our match of the round was Manly and Melbourne. I think we went too far.
Could you just go down a little bit, please?
And
thank you.
The Tigers and the Knights.
I was looking to see what other games were after that one. Yeah, this might be the game of the round. There's only one other game after that, and that's our team. Jeez. You go first.
Look, if Benji can reproduce that form a bit throughout the year, I was really impressed by Billy Walters coming in, playing his first game. I tell you what, I get Harry Grant. That'll really help as well. Yeah. But they've walked pretty well, and they've got a good, honest forward pack. They've got some good young forwards. I think the Tigers are going to get 2 in a row.
Yeah, I'm going Knights. I think the first week they played on first week adrenaline. I think the second week, I think they might miss Brooks this week. Just got a feeling that the Knights will be coached well enough. Not saying Dragons will. They'll be coached well enough to find errors in Reynolds, and they'll exploit the fact that Brooks isn't playing. And I'm taking Knights just with Brooks out. I reckon Brooks was playing. I'm taking Tigers, but I'm going Knights.
It'll be a good close one, I think too.
What are we going? Is that game of the round?
That's our game of the round. Yeah, we needed something that comes with explodes in between.
Explodes.
Yeah. All right, the last game, maybe not the game of the round. You never know, it might be. The Titans are hosting the Eels. The second game at Robina for the weekend. Titans $3.15. Parrot this stage $1.35. Thoughts?
I don't think it's $1.35, $3.15. I do think the Eels will win, but I don't think it's going to be a big scoreline. The Eels will have to improve dramatically on last week, I think, to put Titans to the sword. I think the Titans will play a lot better. I think the second half was more of what they'll expect under Holbrook. Yeah. And Proctor, as captain's got to stand up, and I think he will this weekend, and I reckon Parramatta by 4. Yeah.
No, I think you're not too far off there. I thought there were a couple of really positives for the Titans in the second half.
Brimson back this week?
I was about to ask you. I think it's still a bit iffy.
I think if he's back, they're right in this one.
Mo Futuaka is going to... hopefully he's back.
Philip, what's his name?
Sammy?
Sammy, he played well.
He did, yeah, out of position.
He played well,
yeah. He probably bombed one early in the piece, but apart from that, he did play well.
He played well, and Donna's good, played well again.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Titans.
Okay, yeah.
Titans at home, I think...
you're not on the silly juice this week on that one, I don't reckon.
So we'll see. Anyway, there's going to be no one there, but that might suit him, you never know. But there are our picks this week, and that was our bit of a rant at the start of the show too, but we want to hear your opinions on what you think should be happening and what is happening and how it's handled. I think it's sort of a loveless job being the boss of the NRL at the moment, and whatever they do, they're going to probably face somebody that doesn't
you're
like
right, a loveless job to get 400,000 a year. So, yeah, it's loveless, but he gets paid for the love.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. All right, see how well we go. What did you end up getting last week, mate? I think I got 4.
Yeah, I think I got the same as you. Yeah, because we both went one skibbity-doo where you went Warriors, did you? You went for one upset. And I
did, yeah.
You went to Warriors, and I thought that was crazy. But I went to Manly, and that was crazy too, proven. So we both, our one little upset each that we went for didn't come through.
Warriors was doing my Bob Marley phase or something. Anyway, see how we go this week. Thanks for joining us, folks.
What phase did you go pick?
Yeah, you never know. It could be my genius one, like you were tight.
What was I on?
Yes. All right. Thanks for joining us, folks. See you soon.
See ya.